Why do female WWE wrestlers dress differently in Saudi Arabia? It's because it's actually illegal for them to wear their regular attire. Saudi Arabia's legal system is based on Sharia law, which comes from Islam and is a code for Muslims to live by. Part of Sharia is dressing modestly, and this has influenced dress laws in Saudi Arabia, especially for women. When in public or around men, women are expected to cover almost their entire body and wear loose-fitting clothes that don't show off their figure. These rules also apply to WWE when they do shows in Saudi Arabia. For female WWE stars to wrestle in the country, they must wear gear that covers their entire body. This is the same reason why WWE cut out the clips of the female dancers from DX's entrance graphics during the reunion match in 2018.
And let me bring up to the other screen. There you go. A few things, and this is why this is Stephanie Vaquer's outfit during Royal Rumble weekend. As you see, usually areas that she shows her legs and her top or whatever got covered up, but she still uses the same pattern. But the important thing is, Saudi Arabia banned her from using the Devil's Kiss. So she wasn't able to perform the move at all if she was participating in the Rumble. But
I think it's Booker T's favorite move.
Yes.
In case no one knows what,
I miss Booker T and Raw, yes.
I feel like they need to have him on Raw just for your matches.
Yeah, because he really make people feel my move.
completely.
And I love that.
So a big thing that showed up before Royal Rumble is everyone saying this is how the females are gonna look at the Royal Rumble. They're basically gonna have a bunch of Power Ranger gear. Is this another one? Yeah. So here we go. Looking forward to the women's Royal Rumble today. Luckily they didn't have to wear helmets, but still, you get the point. The best thing is when people like Jordynne Grace and a group of females took that reaction that people been talking about for almost a year and threw it back at some fan's face. Well, let's take a look at this. This is actually pretty hilarious.
Do my best, Kimberly.
Morphin' time! Dragon Sword!
Mastodon! Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
I mean, I don't know how they didn't match the colors. Obviously, they did whatever they could. But let's see, that's Maxine Dupree's gear, which has straps that are removable, just like her normal gear, which I thought was unique. Jordynne Grace's gear was so colorful, it was confusing. It was so much. And then Ivy Niles' outfit was pretty simple and straightforward. Blue Ranger right there. Obviously, she was green because she has some Lady Liberty colors in there. Made sense for Chelsea Green. And then Kiara James, right? She had another green. I don't know why she didn't get green either. The white. But anyway, well, here's another picture of the women's at the Royal Rumble. All right. Shout out to Roxanne Perez for putting together a gear inspired by Shigo from Kim Possible. There was a poster of the meet and greets, which originally, this was the poster for the meet and greets in Saudi Arabia. Gates open at 4, scan whatever code to see who you can meet. Then some joker put today at the start, they promoted this, but look what they did. They blurred out all the women that were in this poster. The poster proves my point. I know, Lady Arrow, the poster does prove your point, but this doesn't make people want to show up, or it makes the women just strived against it. But think about this. This was just for one night event or 2-night events. What happens on a 2-night WrestleMania where we're supposed to have more than one women's match during an event? It got really weird in there. Women were seen as second-class citizens until it changed with the government recently. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter. As we know from here, even if laws change, doesn't change the mood of people. So all I'm saying is I'm just sharing with you what went on X. Hopefully, I would love to see all the content creators that went to Saudi for the Royal Rumble talk about their experience beyond a fucking short clip. It would be nice also if some of the content creators that shared their time during that event were women, because most of the people I've been seeing content from has been men. So obviously with men, we know it's going to be a little easier for them to deal with Saudi's situation. But what about the women? There's one person I know that went to the event, but she went with her husband, obviously, so everything hopefully was fine for her experience. But I would like to hear from these people instead of just the men. But anyway,